Previously on Glimpse.
Are you ready for today? I heard Jake got something new for us to try.
There's a new drug circulating around, and people have started calling it Glimpse.
It snarled without sound, revealing shark-like pointed teeth by the dozens. It charged towards the glowing purple bathroom and lunged at me.
Hellhound. In the mirror. What the hell did you give me, Jake?
It appears that you, my friend, just experienced an alternate reality.
Anathon Media presents Glimpse, Episode 2, Mirrors.
I know this will seem stupid to anyone who reads this, but until recently, I didn't realize how important my choices are. I never had a mom growing up, and all I ever saw was my dad getting shit-faced whenever he wasn't at work. He didn't care about what I did, and I took advantage of that. To be honest, I never expected to live past my teen years. Screw the future. I wanted to enjoy myself now. I never thought about my decisions. I just lived. But what I know now, what is painfully clear to me, my decisions can hurt others, maybe even get someone killed, and that terrifies me more than anything. As my best friend Isaac told me, which I'm sure he stole from some famous person.
Life is about choices. Some we regret, some we're proud of. Some will haunt us forever. We are what we choose to be.
I'm still figuring out who I chose to be, but for now, at least going forward, I hope my choices make Isaac proud. I'm writing in this notebook at Isaac's request to keep track of everything we've experienced. It's a good idea, though I'm not much of a writer. Please look past the errors in spelling and grammar. I've read Isaac's log up to this point, and he talked about how he tried Glimpse, a new recreational drug. He saw some weird shit in the mirror that scared him enough to slam Jake against the wall for answers. That's the part where I would like to begin my journal, because what came next caused a chain of events that changed everything. And it was all my fault.
All right, Jake, we're all sitting down. Now tell us what you know.
I will. Just be patient. I'm gathering my thoughts.
Take any more time to gather your thoughts, and I'll be tempted to throw you through a window, and it won't be open.
He sure is feisty when he's mad. I kinda like it.
Isaac's not the violent type, Jake, but I believe him when he says he'll cause you bodily harm.
Okay, fine. What do you want to know?
Everything you know?
I need somewhere to start. Ask me a question first, so I can flow.
He needs to flow, guys. Give him his space.
What is Glimpse, and how did you get it?
Good place to start. Okay, so Glimpse is a drug.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Bro, y'all need to chill. I can get you more weed if you want.
Just keep talking.
Okay, fine. So, Glimpse isn't exactly out on the streets yet, like I said earlier.
What do you mean?
It's currently in the testing phase.
You made me a guinea pig?
I mean, kinda, but it's perfectly safe. My dealer knows the guy who is manufacturing it, and he gave me some to try for free, to let them know how well it works, get my opinion and such.
So, what is it? How does it work?
Hell if I know. All I was told is that when you take Glimpse, any reflective surface becomes a window to see alternate realities.
How could they possibly know that? Couldn't it all be hallucinations?
Those would be very specific hallucinations.
Plus, that wouldn't explain what happened to his finger when he touched the mirror.
I have no idea what the hell that's about. All I know is that it somehow alters your vision to see what you couldn't see previously.
I call bullshit. That's not possible.
Out of all of the insane, impossible things this world has been experiencing in the past couple of decades, you call this bullshit? 5 words. Manhattan, Sydney, St. Louis, Ukraine, Madagascar. Need I go on?
How do you know these places you're seeing are alternate realities and not hallucinations like Camille asked?
People don't tend to hallucinate the same thing at the same time. I was told that every time Glimpse was tested, those who used it saw the same thing. Each reflective surface seems to peer into a different reality, or many of them do. But the test subjects could see the exact same thing at the exact same time, no matter which mirror they were looking at.
You were told. You never confirmed this?
Let me tell you what you saw in the bathroom mirror. You saw my house, but the lights were out. The bathroom door was open, and you could see into the hall. An eerie purple light came in through the windows. I've never seen the animal you were referring to, so that's new.
The Violet World.
I'll be honest, until that point, I had forgotten that Ashton was there with us. She sat cross-legged in a recliner next to Isaac's chair. She leaned forward and her eyes were wide.
You know what I'm talking about?
I wasn't going to say anything, but I've tried Glimpse before. Don't ask me how because I won't tell you, but that was my favorite world to observe from the mirror on my vanity table. The sun in that world is purple or something, or the atmosphere is. The mirror linking to mine wasn't in the bedroom of my house. It almost looked as though I was looking through the window of some sort of shop downtown.
So mirrors don't necessarily connect to their counterpart in the world they reflect?
I don't think there is much rhyme or reason to it. It just is. Somehow.
This can't be possible. This is too much.
What about that creature on the other side? It tried to attack me.
Like I said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never even seen that, and I doubt it would try to attack you when you're in another universe.
It heard me when I spoke. I saw it respond to my voice. And then it charged towards me and crashed into the mirror. If this alternate reality thing is real and you took a pill right now, I'm sure you would see the bathroom mirror shattered. It came right for me. Plus, you saw my finger disappear through the glass.
I already feel like I'm headed toward the path of insanity just by asking this question. But is it possible that Glimpse does more than just let you see the alternate reality?
What do you mean?
Is it possible, and keep in mind I'm just asking, like I don't even believe in any of this shit, but is it possible that Glimpse can let someone travel to these worlds? We saw Isaac's finger vanish when he touched the mirror. The room stilled, and the only thing that could be heard was the ticking of the grandfather clock in the corner. Jake opened his mouth to say something a couple times, but closed it. Finally, after nobody wanted to speak for several minutes, Jake stood from his seat and hurried out the room.
This can't be real, Sam. None of this makes sense.
Neither does the disappearance of 1.6 million people at the same time, in one night.
I know, but this is messed up.
Damn, this is heavy. Shit! I'm okay, guys. Thanks for helping.
What the hell are you even doing?
Jake returned from down the hall with a tall, wooden-framed mirror. He had trouble holding onto it and sort of dragged it across the carpet to us. He lifted and propped the mirror against the fireplace. I don't know how tall it was, but it was bigger than any of us.
Where the hell did you get that?
The back of my bedroom door.
But why do you have it?
I don't wake up looking this great. A full body mirror helps me look my best. And who better to appreciate myself than me?
What the hell?
I suppose we can now add Vane to the list of Jake's sexy qualities.
You're kidding, right?
Of course, baby. You know I only have eyes for you. And maybe Isaac.
What?
Camille winked at Isaac and his face turned red. He lowered his head to the ground to avoid eye contact. I have never seen Isaac like that before. I'm not sure if it was because of the glimpse drug he took or if something else was going on, but today was full of firsts when it came to seeing new sides of him. Felix glared daggers in his direction.
Now I know why Felix hates you so much.
We're going to test your theory, Sam.
That wasn't a theory, it was a question. But how would we test it?
Isaac is going to attempt to step through the mirror.
What?
Well, you're the one who took Glimpse, and it's still in your system for another couple of hours. I don't want to waste another pill just to test it on myself, so get off your ass and step into the fucking mirror.
Forget it, Isaac. I'm not gonna let you go do something stupid for this jackass.
We can tie a rope around you and hold the end to pull you back if that would make you feel safer. Plus, the world in my mirror is normal color, so no purple sun, no monsters.
We don't even know if this will work.
His finger melted into the bathroom mirror, Cammy, and then he removed it without any problem. We all saw it.
Then you waste a pill and do it yourself, if you're so sure.
Hush, Sam. Fine. I'll do it. If anyone's gonna be the first person to step into an alternate reality, it's gonna be me.
Has anyone thought that even if this is possible, and he can step into another world, his clothes may not go with him?
Why would you even have that image in your head?
I'm just saying, the last thing I want is for Isaac to appear in another world in the nude. Because then, when he comes back to us, we'd never be able to unsee that.
You all make everything so complicated. Isaac, I can't let you go alone. I'll take Glimpse and go with you.
No, not yet. If I succeed in making it through, then we can talk about it. But right now, I'm gonna make sure that it's safe first.
And you're sure that mirror doesn't lead to that purple world, Jake? We don't need that monster attacking Isaac in person.
I can see normal sunlight in Jake's bedroom on the other side. It's definitely different.
I've never actually seen my alter ego through the mirror. The room has always been empty, though I may have just tuned in at the wrong times.
You make it sound like a TV channel.
Well, that's how I've treated it. Different mirrors are different channels.
How many times have you actually taken Glimpse?
No idea, but a lot. I wasn't allowed to share it with anyone until recently. There's really no way of knowing if anyone will be home on the other side, but all you really need to do is step through the mirror and then come back.
And what if he can't get back?
Well, then he'll have to find his doppelganger, kill him, and then take over his life.
You're twisted. Like Isaac could kill anyone.
Well, he did threaten to throw me out a closed window, and, well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. If it means killing someone so you can live, then so be it.
Come on, guys, just relax. I'm sure it'll be fine, and I won't need that rope.
Isaac stood and walked over to the mirror. He studied it for a moment, and then, reaching out his hand, he grazed the surface of the mirror. It sank through the glass without effort. He turned to me with a nod, though I don't know if this was confirmation that he'd be okay or a goodbye. He stepped into the mirror and vanished. I half expected some sort of weird sci-fi ripple like a pebble skipping on water, or maybe some weird sound effects, but nothing else happened. He walked through a door we couldn't see. 5 minutes of silence passed as we waited.
Think he's dead?
I swear, if you say another word, I'll force a pill down your throat and throw you through the mirror after him. We all turned when movement caught our attention and Isaac reappeared. He looked the same as when he had left, and much to Felix's relief, Isaac was fully clothed.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but it worked.
What took you so long, asshole? We said to go in and come right back.
The house was empty. In fact, the whole neighborhood seems empty. I went outside for a moment, and the world is completely silent.
What does that mean? That the apocalypse happened there or something?
I have no idea, but I won't lie. I'm intrigued, and I want to go back.
Sounds like my sort of adventure.
Are you guys fucking stupid? That would be the dumbest shit you could do. Let's assume that the world did experience the end of days. If there was a nuclear attack, there could be radiation. It could be a zombie apocalypse or a plague that killed everything. I'm all for jumping into different worlds and seeing what they're like, but not one that obviously had a meltdown.
You're not wrong, but everything seemed fine there. Other than the no people anywhere to be seen or heard part. I didn't see any destruction from bombs or zombies. It's just empty. I want to know what happened.
We could make that our adventure for tomorrow if you want to meet up earlier. Let's say 9.
Why not now?
If we're planning on exploring this place, I think we need to take some time to prepare gear for the journey.
I think we need a group vote on this.
Why? You can choose to stay here. We aren't forcing you to come. If Jake and I want to go ourselves, why would you stop us?
You always said that when we hold a vote, whatever the group majority is, that's what we do. I don't think you should risk your lives.
So, is the group vote to prevent Jake and I from going? If that's the case, I think the other side of the vote should be all of you coming with us.
Fine, Felix. Have it your way. The group vote has now officially begun. In the event of a tie, my decision is final. So who thinks we should all stay here and not explore this other world?
Felix and Camille raised their hands.
And who thinks we should all go as a group to explore this world?
We know how Jake and I are voting. You haven't voted, Ashton. What do you want to do?
I'm indifferent. I'll do whatever you guys want.
Then that just leaves you, Sam. You're the tiebreaker.
Oh, gee, thanks. Don't do it, Sam. You know this is beyond stupid.
If you decide we should all go, then I will. I know the pact we made on these group votes, and I won't break it. But I'm going to be scared as hell.
Camille had a point. Whatever I decided, we all had to do. The pact was Jake's idea back when Felix and Camille first joined. Since we got our drugs from him, sometimes even for free, we didn't argue when he presented the idea. He didn't want to seem like a controlling dipshit, as he put it, so we have group votes. Whichever vote wins, that's what had to be done, no matter what, or you're out of the group and miss out on the fun.
I don't know.
We all make choices we regret, Sam. But what about the decisions we regret not making?
What if it's dangerous, though?
Living life is dangerous. Our world may not be destroyed yet, but it seems to be going in that direction. One day we could wake up falling into a sinkhole like in Sydney. Or maybe we'll just vanish one day without reason like those in Manhattan. I, for one, want to enjoy what's here in the moment.
Great speech, Isaac. You brought me to tears. Now make your decision already, Sam. I need to know if I should be preparing for tomorrow or not.
Fine. I vote yes. I think we should all go explore this other world. Consequences be damned.
That's my boy! Then we meet back here at 9 tomorrow?
9 tomorrow, and I'll have everything we'll need. This is going to be killer.
And just like that, my decision changed the path of our future. And like Jake had said, it would be killer.
Glimpse. Written, directed, and edited by Lucas Heath. Starring Collin Norton Zeimet as Isaac, Dennis Wyatt as Sam, Ron Dautel as Jake, Danna Gilbertson as Camille, Max Caudell as Felix, and Molly Price as Ashton. If you enjoyed this podcast, remember to rate and review and drop us a follow to receive updates on new episodes.